We don't want that on the backpack. Get off. I'm worried about burning her. Oh, see if I can flip it with this thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that ugly thing. Look at that thing. That's like a beetle. There's another one below him. The freaks come out at night. Woo-wee! Look at that. About ready to take her to Pound Town. Bang bang skate. Nope, wrong. Num num choo choo. Wrong thing there, bud. Well, howdy doody, everybody. How are you guys doing? Whew. We are just off the street here. We are headed back to the urban frickin' woods. We have not been out here in forever. It looks like they're going to be doing something over here. They got the trees marked over here. We have not been out here in ages. But they got a bunch of these trees marked. Or maybe just the one. Just to show you where that drain is down there maybe. I don't know. I got a little bit of stuff in my hand. I'm going to get this. It's always nerve-wracking coming off the street. Parking. Grabbing your gear and then walking out when everybody's like, what the heck is he doing? A bit of a humdinger. Anyway, I'm gonna get tidied up. We're gonna make our way down there. I don't know if anybody has freaking moved into these patch of woods or if it is deer season. So is the poacher back? I don't know. That's why we can't go to the other patch of woods. If you guys follow the channel religiously, you know the other patch of trees. Anyway, shut up. Let's mosey on down yonder. See what happens. Ooh-wee. Look at this. These patch of woods seem to be thriving. I got like thorns or something stuck in my finger. We are just on the edge of it here. We ain't even near to where we had shelters and stuff before. But what I want to do, leave the pack here and then we'll go walk further in and just keep our eye out, see if anything's changed, have a look around. See what happens. I mean, it's been a while since we've been out here, so who the heck knows what's gonna happen. But I'm excited to be out. I got a goofy little tent setup idea. Tried to do like my own little ultralight type setup. Never even set it up, so I don't even know how it's gonna go. We're gonna learn together. Anyway, some goofy food, a couple brews as usual. Yeehaw on a seesaw. Anyway, stomp through some foliage and see what happens. Got a big old impression right here. More than likely deer, but it kind of looks perfectly square. Aliens. I mean, look at the foliage. None of it really looks too crazy disturbed, but we got to keep our eyes out for trail cams and all that good stuff. Get nailed with spider webs. Give me a stick. Yeah, just like all the disturbance just looks like wildlife. And there is college down yonder, and they were just bang bang beating on some drums and hooting and hollering, so they might have some sort of activity going on. We'll see what happens. It was just at the beginning of fall, so we are getting ready to lose all of our foliage. Some of these trees are just dead because this area is prone to flooding. Maybe once or twice a year. Sometimes we'll get heavy rains. But yeah, let's just keep on trucking. And for those of you who don't know, this is the urban stealth shelter location. Used to be. We used to have quite a few forts out here. like urban bushcraft shelter that I made, a freaking tree house, and then like a lean-to. And then we ran into some problems with that, and then somebody pinged our location on Google, so it kind of really compromised this patch of trees. But you know, it's been a while since we've been out here, and usually that's what happens when you start filming stuff. If you build it, they will come. Yeah. Used to have an urban cell shelter right here. That's where it used to be. Coming up right here. Uh-oh. Well, maybe that was still up. I don't know. This is where we used to have a lean-to shelter. Poacher destroyed it. I thought we took the stuff down, but maybe we didn't. Yeah, maybe we didn't. Still abundance of woods, or wood here. Not seeing no salt rocks or anything. That's a plus. Not in this immediate area anyway. You never know till you go. The bush is pretty thick. I mean, we're getting covered in all sorts of crap. But yeah, urban. This used to be our patch of heaven, man. Get off of me. Peachy. Well, I'm not seeing anything at the moment to make me think anybody poaching out here. And we know you be watching the channel because you came back and got your stuff. To each their own. Maybe I overreacted because of whatever. But yeah, you ruined my stuff. Anyway, let's make our way back down yonder. I don't really, we're just winging it as always. No script, no nothing. Just flying by the seat of our britches. Make back down to our stuff and then try to find a nice little clear spot. The foliage is super thick. I don't know if I said this earlier or not. I'm going brain dead, but it is just beginning of fall, so we ain't gonna have too much foliage much longer back here. But we haven't been out here and coming here as loyal as we used to ever since somebody found the bushcraft shelter and then found the tree house. Then they found this. I mean, this is basically public property, but nobody ever really comes down here for the most part, except for me. I used to live in these trees. Whatever. Also, I did bring my own water. For some of you who don't know, there is a creek down here, but ever since I found a bag floating in it, I mean, I've seen animals dead in it and stuff, but I thought there was a dead kid in the bag or something, and it wasn't. But I don't know, it kind of just got my mind thinking, I don't want to be drinking this water. Dead body water. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Anyway. Yeah, let's make our way back to our pack. Figure out our line of attack. Man, I just tuned in then. And tuned in, and this guy won't shut up. I never will. Alright, well, we have made it to just this little open spot. There's a bunch of friggin' dead stuff on this side for firewood, so I think we're going to stay over here and not trek any further. I mean, the weeds are pretty thick, but The mosquitoes aren't out and the ticks aren't out, so that's a plus because it's been getting cold enough at night. Like I said, it's a plus. So yeah, we're gonna clean this up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but we're gonna call this little spot home. Why not? Thought it was gonna snap, to be honest. Cool beans. Tell you what, it's kind of peaceful out here. Even though this is the home of the trains, planes, and automobiles. Feels nice getting back out here. Remember, hydrate before you dehydrate. Try to get a majority of it cleared out. You know, don't gotta get too crazy with it. But there is plenty of freaking firewood. This whole area is dead over here. We don't want anything really going through and popping our pad. Like I said with the setup, I've never set it up before. I just got a goofy idea. It is the inside to our old green teepee hot tent, like the bug netting inside. And we're going to use a little poncho tarp for the top. It weighs at like 2.6 pounds just as it is, so it's kind of ultra light. I mean, not that it really matters because we're not hiking very far, but I figure we give it a whirl. We got our little poncho tarp, and we got the inner stakes and the innards to that freaking tent. I just didn't really want spiders still crawling on me because it is a little bit warm today, but it's been getting cold at night, so it should be okay. But I don't want no critters crawling across my pie hole. Don't know exactly how we're gonna do this, but yeah, for the 10th time, we'll figure it out. Nothing crazy, just some overhand knots. The string is a little bit spongy. I don't know. It's spongy. I don't know. Maybe I have to make that a little bit tighter, I guess. But let's kind of mock it up a little bit so we can get an idea here. We can always tighten that up. Come on, stay on there. It's just got this little hook. This is meant for the inside of that tent. So there's like clips on the inside of it that these are meant to hook to. But learning curve. Definitely gonna have to figure out something to keep the mesh off our face, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, that really ain't too terrible. That's as far as that little bucket bottom will let us stretch out to. But I mean, that should be plenty. We got room in there to sit up, which is always a plus. Can't stand or nothing, but hey, the bugs ain't bad out here. We just need somewhere to tuck away, and we got enough room to tuck gear and stuff in here But my tarp top, I don't even think is big enough to cover this, honestly. So let's see how that plays out. I really don't even think it's that big. We're not supposed to get rain or anything like that, but yeah, see what happens. We got our little Anyo poncho tarp. It's got a couple holes in it, but for any of you who haven't seen it, if you want to run around the woods looking like a piece of broccoli or asparagus, this is the freaking jacket for you. We got this freaking stretchy cord with our poncho tarp. Helps it flap in the wind without snapping anything. But we shouldn't have any crazy winds or anything. Well, that may not be the prettiest setup. That tarp could definitely be bigger. Maybe we'll have to try to freaking find us a nice little tarp that fits this perfectly. That'd be a cool setup, I think. Not too shabby. Never know till you go. Yeah, it'll do for the night. Cool beans. I didn't think the skeeters were out. I was just getting nailed on my elbows. I wonder if I can get this thing out of there. I could probably cut it and make it easier, but don't fling back. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it. Well, you know what? Oh wait, that's a vine, not the tree. There's a vine growing out. I thought the tree was still kicking a little bit, but it's not. Got our good old busted ass silky saw here. Well, that's all right. It's probably stronger like that. No, it's leaning that way. It's gonna pinch, but I want to be able to catch it and snap it before it tears our guide line down. Our guide line. That'll do, donkey. Yeah. All right, about to get our sleep system all blown up. But it's gonna be simple, easy, and peasy from here on. We had a company send us this bad boy called Flex Tail, the Zero Pump. It weighs 1.2 ounces. It's made out of aluminum alloy, and it's got a bunch of different tips and nozzles to fit your sleeping pad. Yeah, and the battery time can run up to 25 minutes on it. It's pretty neat. Let me show you. Comes with all these little different heads and stuff to fit different types of pads. How many is that? 1, 2, holy crap, 6? Well, yeah, 6 different types of heads. And a little freaking strappy dappy. And this is the simple little bad boy right here. I already got the head on there that I need. It airs up and it pulls the air out. You just freaking, this GoPro, you probably ain't gonna see that it says inflate on this side and deflate right here. Well, you just switch the head to which side you need it. To air up or deflate. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So you're not gonna be sitting there huffing and puffing the whole time. Pretty neat. Anyway, they also sent us a pillow too. I know you guys heard me say I hate blow up pillows. This one's a little bit different of a shape, but I do have one little problem, worry about it. And this thing is super freaking lightweight as well. Kind of like a little bonus item, I guess. But oh, I got a thorn in my finger. My only worry, I mean, it does have a strap to it so you can strap it around your pad. But if you dig down into it, this little blow-up pad inside of there is pretty thin. So I'm wondering how that would do in cold weather. I don't know. But we're gonna give it a shot tonight. I've never freaking tried this pad out. Played with it at the house. That's about it. Okay, you don't want to completely slam it all, that rubber grommet all the way down, because it kind of suffocates the pad or the pump. But hey, I mean, it's a little bit different than what we're used to. Like my fat head slips off these freaking inflatable pads, but this one has like a little cover on it. Hopefully, just hopefully, she does us some justice. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. So I guess basically what I can do here, I got it on there. I can just leave it sit, right? Blowing up pretty fast. Must be like, yeah, maybe I'll help it out a little bit. Open it. Yeah, but I guess while that's doing that, you can tend to other things. That's a plus. I mean, this one does come with a bag, so it uses outside air, so it's like carbon dioxide from you. It doesn't deflate in the middle of the night, I guess, if that makes any sense. Pretty cool. Oh, sucking of leaves. That took maybe 2 minutes. Also gonna throw this pad in a little bag liner. Just an extra layer. It's very thin, but maybe it'll help prevent it from getting poked. You gotta protect your investment. Peachy. Magical. As you can tell, I threw a little tarp down too as another layer of protection. Hopefully. Never know. We got the sleeping bag all tossed in there. It's time to go get some firewood. Go grab some firewood, my little robot buddy. Tree bark came smack me right in the eyeball. Magical. There's an owl over here. Pretty cool. And tucked away in all the city noise. I know this ain't seem like much to some people, but that's all we got. Well, we got slim pickings anyway. Slim pickings. think he's licking a lollipop. Nice spot cleared out for the fire. Keeping it a little bit, I don't know, about 8-10 feet away from the freaking tent so we don't pop any burn holes in her. Cool. There should be plenty. Remember that birch bark we picked up on our little Minnesota adventure? Yeah. Now we're gonna live simple and easy. The freaking mosquitoes are starting to get me pretty good. Kind of debating on this fire just yet. We still got about another hour and a half of daylight. So I'm gonna kind of just play it off. Play it down a little bit before smoke starts rolling through here. But we're gonna get everything fired up, or ready to be fired up. And yeah, call that good. Sit back, relax for a little bit, see what happens. You don't really have to get too crazy with this stuff, but it is freaking absolutely great tinder. Fire starter, not tinder, fire starter. Whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Look at that stuff. Pure buttery gold magic. Warmth in the weeds. It's only about like 75 right now, but I think it's supposed to get down to about 40 something. I think. I might have to double check, but yeah. Locked and loaded. I was gonna saw up a lot more wood, but there's so much downed and dead stuff that why work harder when I could just kick it, smack it, and attack it, and it just breaks. Some of it's not the thickest stuff, so it's not gonna burn super long, but there's plenty here to clear up off this floor. I mean, look at it, it's littered. And we got this tree here that we cut down. We'll be able to burn that up, just slowly feed it in. I mean, we'll be completely fine. So I'm not worried about that, so yeah, cool beans. And that's why these little spiders, there's 3 of them here, they're all over the tent. Don't want them climbing across our mouth. Get out of here. Go on, get now. Get. Well, darkness is coming upon us pretty quickly, it seems. But I had another little video planned for you guys. Well, I could have made for you guys, but the GoPro, for some reason, did not record any sound throughout this whole thing. And it was a freaking super sweet location, but we're gonna be going back. We got invited to like kind of like a locals only type pond, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. And you're able to camp out there. My buddy Dean took us out there, and we actually caught some fish. He caught a bluegill. I caught a little bass. The conditions were super freaking windy, so we didn't get to kayak or nothing. But it was a beautiful night. It had a beautiful sunset, but it didn't record any sound. I was chatting at you guys the whole time, and yeah, it just didn't record with this very camera. So hopefully this camera does not do that. This is the GoPro 12. Gal Pal got it for us for our birthday. Yeah, if some of you remember that. But yeah, what a bummer. Hopefully it doesn't do that on any upcoming adventures. I mean, because that would suck. And I've been using the GoPro a lot more because it has image stabilization. And I remember hearing some of you guys say, holy crap, that made me sick when you're like walking through the woods with like my Canon camera. If you guys are familiar with any of that. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, I think it's almost time for some suds, huh? Holy crap, look at that dang thing. We don't want that on the backpack. Get off. Get off my backpack. Get off, dude. Oh, get off. Oh, where'd he go? Where did he go? I do not know where he went. Oh, come on. I'm not bringing that in the freaking tent. Oh boy, that's peachy. Did he come on? Awesome. Just Peachy! Imagine that crawling across your neck. Woo! Alright, well I think it's time to give this bad boy the old what for. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, did she start down there? She sure did. And another one. Get out of here. I don't know where he went, but stay away. Well, guys, yeehaw on a seesaw. We are out here winging it and bringing it as always. I want to give a big shout out to Paula Sturgis. Holy crap. Thank you, lady. She has been like consistently making a contribution to the channel, and tell you what, guys, it absolutely freaking helps a lot. And a couple posts back, I asked you guys to follow me on Rumble, but the thing is, with Rumble, you're instantly monetized, and I already made just 34 cents. It's not a lot of money, but on the just 2 weeks or 3 weeks of putting up videos, I made 34 cents. It took almost 3 years to make a single dollar from YouTube, so that's a big thing. So hopefully we can get some followers on Rumble as well. And get, I mean, even with YouTube, with the little numbers that we put up, to be honest with you guys, it's only like 150 to 200 bucks every 30 days. But that's, I mean, it helps, but it doesn't pay the bills. Of course, we gotta still do our everyday life stuff, but yeah. But anyway, this one's to you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support and putting up my shenanigans. I know I've been just polishing a turd with this channel because we don't have much, but Gal Pal tries to take us on adventures and stuff, and I bring you along with that, even though the camera really ain't her cup of tea. But I get it, you know. But anyway, cheers to you guys, and thank you so much for your support. Greatly appreciated. And also, I was gonna say, but I forgot. YouTube's idea, after helping you make more money doing videos and stuff, is to charge your subscribers to watch your channel and run more ads during it. I don't want to do that. I used to never run ads. On the longer videos, I'll do it like every 15 minutes, but yeah, I don't want to do that. If you guys want to enjoy some shenanigans and get a laugh, it should be for free, you know. But yeah, greatly appreciated for all of you, man. Thank you guys so much. Alright, well, I think it's about time for some din-din. Nothing crazy. I'm going to try to do just a simple grilled cheese. And whatever I don't use, I brought enough for 2 grilled cheese, but I ain't super hungry. And whatever I don't eat, I guess I could toss into tomorrow's breakfast. I got some sliced cheese here and a couple slices of ham. Nothing crazy. Got a pocket full of mayonnaise. Mayonnaise packets from the old convenience store. How convenient. We're gonna pre-make it over here and then throw it on the coals. We're gonna do mayonnaise on the outside. Get all fancy. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it like this, but it's pretty tasty. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just gonna throw that on the pan. Couple slices of cheese on there. And a good old thick cut piece of ham. It should be alright. I don't think we could do 2. Or maybe we should try 2. Yeah, let's do the old 2-zy. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, okay. Yeah, worked out perfect. Throw some mayo on the other side and call her good. Magical. Put our little lid on there. I really want it to cook super fast. Probably low and slow. That's some thick cheese. Let it melt a little bit. See what happens. I'm worried about burning her. Oh, see if I can flip it with this thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Hot diggity dog. Magical. Ooh, that thing's hot. Be careful when you touch that. Where are you at? Got some deer behind us. Somewhere over here. I just heard them huffing and puffing. Back to the good old urban woods. Somewhere over here. Go on, get now. Oh, there's a bunch of lights slowing down. A bunch of car lights slowing down. Bad time to spread the lights, or maybe I scared the deer into the freaking woods. Or maybe we got cops. Interesting. Keep you posted. Well, she got a little bit crispy because I was messing with Bambi, but dinner is done. Something always happens, right? You never know till you go. It's like grilled cheese on croutons. Whatever. You'll fill the old pie hole. Not bad. Pretty tasty though. Wish we had some tomato soup. Or even some ketchup. But whatever. Yeah, this side got a little darker. Woo! Anyway, we're gonna take this pound town, bring it back around. Not gonna be too crazy of a night. I'll get the fire stoked back up, have a couple brewskis, crawl in the thing and flick spiders off the net. Cool beans. Here we go. Look at that ugly thing. Look at that thing. That's like a beetle. There's another one below him. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Ding, ding, freaks come out at night. Get out of here. Whipped. I am so glad I brought that setup. Because I almost didn't. I almost was going to do like a tarp and kind of make a bed and all that good stuff, but the bugs are still in full effect. I didn't think they were going to be so rough right now, but they're out pretty good. But not the morning should be okay. I mean, 44 degrees, not much going to be crawling around or flying. So see what happens. Like I said, not much going to be going on. Have a couple brews, just listen to the sounds. Take off her shoes. Get a snooze. Win and lose. Oh, booze. Well, we got one more brewski left. A little bit of extra sauce to get lost in. Gotta be honest. How many videos have you watched that people bailed out because they feel like they're not alone out in the woods? And how many videos have I been like, hey, there's something weird or something, and I still stick it out? Sauce helps. Just saying, it's hard to, sometimes it's hard to sleep when you hear every noise and this, that, and the other. If you want to be conscious when you get beat to death in your sleep. These are jokes. Yeah, I mean, that's worst case scenario, but don't know if that's picking up. It's getting chilly. But, yeah. Anyway. I don't know. It's been nice to get out here, sit next to the fire. It's been a while since we got to sit next to a fire. And, yeah. Let's fling it and wing it. Yeehaw on a seesaw. We haven't had a good ramble and a scramble in a minute. I'm trying to keep that out of the videos, I know, whatever, but cheers. Alright, for a little bit, I've been trying a little sleep system, different shenanigans with the sleeping bags. If you guys remember back at the Backbone State Park video, I showed you guys that I was using these two bags. This is the Snug Pack, like jungle bag, and this is just a cheap Ozark Trail 40-degree bag. I've been doubling up on them. The Snug Pack one is a square at the bottom, and the other one is mummy style. So I put the mummy style on the bottom, and they, you know, like in winter, baggier clothes seem to keep you warm more. And these are small, they break down really small, or stuff down really small, and they're easy to pack away. So I'm still testing the theory with that. And tonight will probably be the coldest I've ever got to test that theory. I did the same thing in Minnesota. I was warm, but we woke up completely under sunlight on the lake, and that was great. So yeah, tonight's going to be the biggest test for it, and we're completely in the open base, needless to say, with this tonight. In Minnesota, we were in a tent, so body heat might have played a factor in that one, but yeah, I'm still testing that theory. Instead of carrying a big old bulky bag, if I can carry, I mean, two of them are still smaller than a big old bulky like 0-degree bag, but I don't know, worth a shot. Maybe it's for nothing, but I'm giving it a shot. There's that tidbit of info. I know, ramble yamble. Deer's back. Wondering what the heck's going on. I don't know if that picked him up huffing and puffing or not. No, he's trying. Or she is, whatever. Peachy. Yep. Think it's about that time. I'll try to get in here. Call it a good old night. Don't have the jacket on. See what happens. About 55 degrees right now. If it gets freezing cold, then I guess we'll be in for a humdinger. Ugh. Anywho, we've got the night lapse going for you guys. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't get slaughtered in our sleep. But yeah, let's crawl in here and count sheep, huh? Makes sense. Good nights to dreams. Well, good morning. The city is hustling and bustling. Ooh-wee. I tell you what, this pillow, it did justice. Oh, magical. I slept better out here than I do at home. Yeah, that was a good sleep. That's for sure. Anyway, up and at 'em.
Let's whip up some breakfast. I'm getting hungry. A little bit of coffee. Put some pep in our step. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. They're having like band practice down yonder or something. Anyway, shut up, get up. Well, we learned something with our little 2-bag test there. 44 degrees is right at the perfect rating for that, because any colder, I think it wouldn't be too great. It was just about perfect. Now, that's perfect fall weather, I guess. Not too shabby. Never know till you go. Never gonna learn if you don't try. We're gonna get tidied up and then whip up some old brekkie. I'll tell you what though, this freaking pillow was absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's because we had some extra sauce last night, but oh man, it did its job. That's for sure. We'll definitely be taking this on more adventures. And with that little pump, if you guys are interested in something like that, I'll put the link to that in the description. But it, like I said, it also has a deflate feature, but I mean, come on, you don't really need it, but it's there if you need it. Anyway, yeah, in the description. Yeah, we're just gonna hang halfway out of the tent, get blinded by the sun. I did bring my little pot and a little stove. I didn't really want to fire up the fire this morning, and this way I can control the heat a little better. It's what we got going on, so we don't burn our grilled cheese, because we got caught chasing Bambi. Anywho, we do what we do. Do. What a freaking lovely morning. I wish we had absolute complete silence, but from the hustle and bustle of the city and then coming out here, you kind of tune that stuff out and you just reminisce in this. In these neck of the woods anyway. If that even made any sense at all. I'm in my own little world, my friends. Own world. Magical. Got this good old Nescaf little instant packet here. I think it's made in Switzerland. Yeah, made in Switzerland, so you know that country ain't poisoning its people, so it's one of the better ones. So that's a plus. They actually care about their population. Yeehaw. Alright, well, for breakfast we got some eggs, we got some sausage, we got some peppers and tomatoes that I grew in my garden. I didn't pay much attention to my garden or anything, just watered it. The weeds kind of took over, but hey, still produces. Dirty garden still produces. And some hash brown. And I don't know if I said that, we got leftover cheese from last night. We're gonna throw a little artery clogger concoction together here. Should be a nice little treat. I know this tomato ain't quite ready to rumble, but I think we're gonna go ahead and chance it. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I don't know if that'll make it taste sweet or if I should just hold on to that one. We got two little ones that are somewhat there. I might just do that actually. These bad boys all diced up, ready to rumble. Alright. Well, do it again, shall we? make sure this is nice and level. Yeah, that's not very level. Always something going on around here. Yeah, that'll work. First things first, we gotta put some water in here. Got these dehydrated potatoes. I don't know how well this is gonna go. But hopefully it soaks it up. What am I doing? Just put it in there. Hopefully it soaks it up just nicely. We'll let that simmer for a bit. Maybe a splash of butter. Let's do that. A little splash of butter in there. It's a bit stiff. It's always a bit stiff in the morning. These are jokes. Calm down. Take it personal. Karen. Chadwick, whoever you are. There's nobody even there. Here we go with the morning rambles and shambles. Magical. We'll get our sausage crumbles up in there. Might as well throw in our little bit of veggie. Ooh-wee. What do we got here, boys? We don't know. Who's he talking to? All these little fairies flying around. You guys ever seen The Fisher King? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Robin Williams. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's real good, heartfelt kind of. It's pretty funny too. Side note. Well, throw a little cheese on there. We're gonna go ahead and crack our eggs right on top, put the lid on her. We got one farm fresh egg. That's what you want to call her. Farm fresh. And we got one government laid egg. Alright, let her simmer. Ooh-wee! Look at that. About ready to take her to Pound Town. Bang bang skate. No, wrong. Num num choo choo. Wrong thing there, bud. Well, woo-wee. That's what I'm talking about. Get you some of that in your life. Maybe let it cool down. Woo! That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Cool beans. Love it when a plan comes together. We're gonna sit back, relax, take this nummy nonsense to Pound Town. Pack up and beat feet. We're not in a real big hurry this morning. Ain't really got nowhere to be, but what a pleasant morning. Felt really awesome to get back out here and awesome to test this out. We got to do something with a bigger tarp. I think you're really going to be too ultralight if we do that, but who cares? With a bigger tarp anyway. But I don't know, I like it. It's a little cozy. It's a little slice of heaven out here. Anyway, never gonna learn if you don't try. Num num. These mosquitoes are out in full effect though. You're all gonna die. Tell you what, I really do like how simple the setup is though. It's kind of nice. Alright, now where's that spider? slap a Rooney. We don't want that thing crawling across our face. Whatever. Mosquitoes are starting to come out thick. They ain't tending to be a free meal. It's beef feet. Well, guys, yeehaw. Thanks for coming along for the goofy shenanigans. Wasn't nothing too crazy, nothing too lazy as always, but we make do with what we got. Like I said yesterday, we're just out here polishing a turd. Doing the best we can with what we got. But hey, thanks for coming along. Had a good old time. Felt nice to get back out here. We didn't go through the woods with a fine-tooth comb, but it seems like hasn't been much activity out here besides wildlife, so that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll have to get back out here for some more shenanigans. I don't really want to keep building stuff if it's just going to get destroyed. So yeah, we haven't bushcrafted in forever, I know, and the channel's gone a little here, there, and everywhere, but we're having a good old time. Anyway, with that being said, get out there, guys. Have a good old time. Smile, laugh, do what makes you happy. Just enjoy life. Make every day great, exploring Earth. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.